Yes.
So I might show the multiple usernames, and then I might show the email addresses. Which one of these users do you really want?
Yeah, on, I know that on Facebook, they allow for, at least as far as your display name, is gonna be, obviously there's also John Smiths, you know? But, yeah, I'm sure that they're emails,
It's on Schwartz Tree.
they have a user ID that nobody uses for looking people up. Hi, John.
Oh, I may use this tomorrow, so you better be careful. We're just showing what we're doing here at the
Yes.
KC Web Pros meeting on rebuilding the website.
Yes.
And let me just zero in on what our stand-ups look like.
Schwartz Tree is an actual program, yes it is.
Yes.
I want to
It
try to
actually
log
is.
on to it on the internet. I'm like, where's the login at?
Right. First, yeah, so once Diana adds you on Bitbucket, you'll be able to clone the repository and then branch from it. These are the terms you have to know. So that you're not working on the master and you make mistakes and stuff, because everybody does. I just, you know, make big mistakes and stuff.
Yeah, good practice is you don't want to be everyone on the master. That's
Yeah.
Diana's job,
Yeah.
to integrate everything together.
On Trello, she doesn't want anybody to delete anything. She wants to be the one to decide something's finished and handle that part of that.
Yeah, because I was kind of looking at that on Linda's computer, or my computer,
Yeah.
that I'm like, it looks like anybody can go in and add and change and delete.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know if that's good or not.
No, I mean, obviously you have to establish some rules and, you know,
Sure.
some guidelines, and everyone, you know, needs to be able to adhere to that, so we don't.
Yeah. She wants to be the one to clear things off
Right.
the page. Yeah.
She's almost acting in the role of a Scrum Master on projects that you would have Agile development, where
Yeah.
iterative processes to develop software, and someone to actually guide the project through, so.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, that's just changing, that's narrowing your options, so you have less.
Did that
No, it only shows one, but you might want to change the thickness and, anyway, those are just different options. To try to narrow your selection down. Because
That, when
if you
I
select all,
changed those and clicked OK, it didn't change what was on the screen. Should it be?
well, you've got to see what, these other things are set up. Why is it only showing one? You must have set something, here, reset all the filters. It's because you put in a search for one font up there.
Oh,
There's 648.
how do I get to Candel without typing in Candel? Am
I got to
am I on the
it.
wrong page?
Well, what do you want? Do you want Kendall? Then you would, why wouldn't you type it in?
Yes.
If you want to see other ones,
Oh, okay.
then you would do these filters
Okay, well,
to try to, because there's so many different ones. You want to
Yes.
see, I want a thicker font that's not slanted. You know, that's
Mhm.
basically you're telling it to filter out the list
gotcha.
closer to what you're looking for,
Oh,
right?
Oh, inline.
No, when it,
No, then you're not using the
I want
CSS.
to start with something that works. Just an idea. But when I do,
That's, I think that's because the thing's actually still pulling from the CSS that you're not using. I don't know. But I'm only guessing.
Or inline.
Inline should take precedence,
Where
all
it's
right.
override any.
Yeah, does he not have it right?
see this?
He must not have it coded right.
Style.
See, font family Candel sans serif. And that's based on pulling this import. So I put this at the top of my CSS, and then I put that in line. So if I go back here, and I go to style, I pull in this family equals Candel import, right here. This family equals Candel stuff.
That should get it imported in.
Yeah, and so even though I have it in my CSS, I decided I'm not going to use it to start with. I just
But when you use a font, there's a font effect that you can apply to the font. And here's the browsers that it supports the effects. You know, the however you pronounce that, is supported by Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari. Chrome, Safari, Chrome, Safari. I don't see any Internet Explorer
Well,
on none of these.
I don't think
apps.
Google would say whether it works on Internet Explorer or not. Being that Google has its camp, and so I suspect you'll have to try it and see. I suspect it probably will work, but they're not really interested in promoting Internet Explorer, I won't think. It's that little
true.
war that they have between big companies wanting to own it, you know? You were mentioning something about ad collections, Claude?
Yes, you collect all your fonts that you want to use and you add it to your collection. And then when you click on use, it will give you the actual code that you need to copy and paste into your website.
Okay, so that's just straight, what, HTML, right?
Yes.
How cool. So
Yes.
you're always going out to Google to get stuff. So they become part of the application, don't they?
Yes.
How
They
cool.
were actually linked to Google, I guess API.
Yep.
And actually download the font into the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you catch
So Google Fonts are cool, right?
Yes.
They
All
are.
right, we're able to use and have Google help us come up with all kinds of different fonts.
That's correct.
All right, we'll probably find one that'll be used on the website. That's cool.